Welcome to the Evergreen State Pavilion here in the beautiful little hamlet in Washington State, Olympia, Washington, the capital also. I'm live here with Matt Herrera, OLY legend. Matt, how you feeling tonight?
I feel good. I feel excited to be here. I'm ready to watch an entertaining game. Hopefully, the Artesians have always historically played well and competitive against Snohomish, and they're usually a little bit of grudge matches. So hopefully, it turns into a great game for us.
Good old grudge match. We like those here at the Evergreen State Pavilion, also known as the Thunderdome. And we like a little physicality in these games. I'm your host, substituting for John McGlamory. My name's Ryan Perkins. And we're really appreciative of those tuning in from around the region and the nation, possibly the world. Here at the Evergreen State College, we have a wonderful matchup, a Western Indoor Soccer League matchup between Snohomish and the OLY Artesians. As some of the festivities are underway, including the lineup here pretty soon. There's some new lights here in the Evergreen State Pavilion, providing some wonderful brightness on the field for the first time in history. What do you think about those lights, Matt?
Yeah, they make a huge difference. I mean, I wish they were around back when I used to play, or, that's used very loosely there. I used to stand around and kick a ball.
Yes, indeed. Actually, for those of you that are tuning in, OLY Legend is actually the Hall of Fame for the OLY Artesians, and Matt Herrera was actually inducted in 2021, and he was not only a part of the inaugural 2014 season, but actually became the head coach, the head skipper for the Western Indoor Soccer League, the head coach for the Evergreen Premier League outdoor team for the OLY Town, moved into a general management role, and is now a part owner for the Artesians. So you could say that he did stand around with a soccer ball at some point in the last 8 years.
Yeah, at some point in time I did. Thanks for the little shout out there, although, I find myself enjoying every moment of it, so it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Yes, indeed. Well, that is a good thing right there, my friend. The Snohomish County Steelheads from Snohomish, Washington, and also a county up there. All right, we're back here at the Evergreen State Pavilion listening to the national anthem the day after Veterans Day, the national holiday here in the United States, and can't thank those that served or are serving right now. Thank you so much for your service to this country. Being so close to JBLM, Joint Base Lewis McChord here in Olympia, we've had a number of different players suit up in OLY Artesian garb and win some big games for us. So thank you for your service.
Yeah, definitely. We'd like to give a shout out to all the military members, families, those actively serving, retired. We appreciate everything you've done for this country.
OLY Town looking a little fired up. We see a little Josh Doobie, veteran for the OLY Artesians, sporting the delicious mustache. He is a hard-working player. Got a goal last week, and then also got some good fouls in. Real big physical player. Also, we have to mention Yuta Shimazu, Whistle Player of the Week and Van Dorn Player of the Week. We had 3 goals, 2 assists. He is a newcomer to the team, brought on by head skipper Nick Boatwright, first-year head coach, picked up his first win this last week, and he brought in a newcomer that really is creating some real havoc in that offense.
Yeah, he's definitely got some great feet, good speed, good individual talent. I'm also looking forward to seeing Alex Zimmerman on the pitch today, see what he brings to the game, see if he changes it. Jason Fairhurst, big physical attacker up top. So hopefully it's a great match for us.
And OLY legend himself, Matt Stolnick, played pro Arena League, also played semi-pro ever since. Bouncing around a couple teams, but mainly here in the OLY Artesians. Also was a part of the inaugural OLY Artesians during just after the Tumwater Pioneers, and we're off. That's the one thing about this location here at the Evergreen State Pavilion is a very short field, a lot of action. You are literally 3 steps out of the defensive third and into the offensive third. A lot of shots, high-scoring game. 17-7 was the last game here this last Saturday. Artesians beating the Olympic Force handily in the season opener.
Yeah, the pavilion's a unique space just because it requires a lot of individual talent. You don't have a lot of time compared to the other arenas in the league.
Yeah, there's a lot of development that's able to take place at a lot of away games for the Artesians, Bellingham, Everett, Tacoma, and in this case, the game is so fast and it's so in your face here at the Evergreen State Pavilion. It's also dubbed the Ice Box. John McGlamory has dubbed it the Ice Box. It is freezing cold here. It's actually just a covered pavilion. Used to be some basketball hoops here, and now there's a beautiful, beautiful indoor soccer field. And we hope to see some Artesian goals scored on it today.
Yeah, it's definitely state of the art. We'd just like to give a shout out to the quality of the field. They say it's typically 15 degrees colder inside than it is outside.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of complaints from Evergreen State College leadership about this field, and we're looking forward to proving some people wrong today that this is actually a really great field here, and we're going to see some big goals and some big saves here by the
There's
Artesians.
Some physical battle on the board here. Manny Nicasio battling, getting a little chippy. It's a
Ooh,
little bit of a loose, weak foul, in my opinion. If you call the first one on the boards, that doesn't happen. Hopefully these refs step the game up.
Referee setting the tone here. Doesn't want too much body action on the checking.
Josh Doobie with a good step in there. Mitchell Balmer, time on the ball. We'll see what happens.
No, Mitchell Balmer's in Evergreen State. Was he in Evergreen State?
He is an Evergreen State alum. Yep,
alum.
Yep.
Very cool. We like to see local college players having the opportunity to play a high level of arena soccer here in Olympia, and it's really neat to have guys that have stuck around and continue to give back to the community and play and compete. Alex Boat tossing the ball to the referee. It's nice to see these lights brighten up the field for this broadcast today. Folks, if you were tuning in right now, you wouldn't be able to see anything if it wasn't for those lights. So it's a really neat deal. Really nice of GGCW Renovations to put those up for us. Go visit GGCW Renovations online. Google them, take a look. They do at-home renovations. And a quick restart, and they're already in the offensive third like we talked about. Snohomish biting.
Yeah, the game is real quick. There's almost no middle third on this field. You're just constantly in the attack or the defense.
And a play off the wall
so
into
get a touch
nobody.
there by Mitchell Balmer.
Looking for the foul. Coach Boatwright doesn't like it, but play continues here at the Evergreen State Pavilion. Goalkeepers can come way up in this field. That is for darn sure. We've seen some goals from goalkeepers here, Deb. I think Evan Munn.
Evan Munn, J.J. Olson have both scored during the run of play. Yeah.
OLY legend J.J. Olson. We got to give a shout out to our USL League 2 goalkeeper coach and OLY legend here for the Western Indoor Soccer League, J.J. Olson. I hope he's at home watching the game right now because I certainly don't see him here.
I actually saw him walk in, so he's
Oh, you
here.
did?
Yeah, he's here.
Fantastic.
He's here. He's definitely being missed by the Artesians this season. I would say he's been probably the #1 keeper in the league for a few years.
Yeah, JJ is a very sound goalkeeper, but it looks like we got a foul coming the other way. Alec was about to be in front of goal all alone, maybe a quick goal for a 1-0, but we're looking the other way now.
Yeah, it's another weak call by the referee.
We like to address every weak call tonight too.
We'll point them out. We'll point them out for sure. We'll make sure they're aware of it.
And a shot coming in, but it looked like it came off of Manny's arms, but a no call. Manny Nicasio, a USL League 2 MVP for the Old Town FC Artesians in their inaugural year, playing indoor again, once again for the Artesians. I think this is his 4th year.
Yeah, it's his 3rd or his 4th year.
We're going to make up stats as we go tonight. We like to do that. Keeps things fun and light, and that's what we like here.
Especially when it comes to ourselves. We both might actually end up with a goal and an assist tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking about jumping on, getting some gloves on, just in case Stolnick wasn't going to make it happen. But I do think that he is raring and ready to go today. Stolnick in the blood red. He is out for war tonight. Play against the wall.
Artesians just need to relax a little bit. They need to take a breath. They need to be calm on the ball. It's just getting a little rushed, a little chippy, right? You don't have a lot of time on the ball in this field, so it just takes a little bit. You got to be a little bit calm.
Another weak call by the refs in blue tonight. Oh, yes, indeed. Another weak call. We want to thank Lucky Dog Casino for bringing this broadcast to life for us, sponsoring the Old Town Artesians for about 7 years now. Lucky Dog Casino, if you're heading to the Olympic mountain range, doing some hiking, doing some camping, stop by the Drift Restaurant. Go double down on 11 at the casino. Go have some fun.
Always double down.
Always double down. That's the rule. And it looks like
I actually was in Vegas not that long ago, and I doubled down, and it did not go well.
You
But
know,
that's a different story. That's a different story.
I think that's the definition of gambling, though.
It is.
You got to take chances in order to high risk, high reward.
I would still say double down.
Double down. Mitchell Bomber winning the ball there, playing in the Fairhurst back into Doobie. Doobie with a shot blocked by the Steelheads.
Good touch by Manny Nicasio, getting into the attack. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. You cut your angle already, kid.
Yeah, Manny,
you got to shoot it about
on the
3
attempt
seconds
there.
sooner than that.
But he had his finger on the turbo button a little too long and just couldn't hold it down. But
yeah, he was really hammering it home.
Yes, indeed. Nate Boatwright on the field, captain, actually was a head coach this last season and decided to return to the pitch. Nate Boatwright, a veteran and OLY legend.
And brand new father.
Brand new father.
To a cute little baby.
Yeah, Nate Boatwright, OLY legend, has played both whistle and EPL. Big save there by Matt Stolnick.
Yeah, that's what you like about Stolnick right there. He's been around enough. He knows how to play those balls off the boards.
That's the one thing about indoor as a goalkeeper is, you know, the action right off of a wide shot just coming right back into play. And you got to know your body. You got to know your space and time there in the box to not dive and keep an open goal.
Yeah, what's the problem? You know, sometimes balls are just bouncing around all over the place in your face. You don't know where it's coming off the boards.
Yeah, it just comes at you from every angle sometimes, and you got to keep your head on a swivel. Looking like a free kick for the Artesians.
Very true.
Looking for the play in the middle for Stolnick, but nobody showing. Looking for a corner shot to Casey Seedor. Actually had a great game this last home opener against Olympic Forest. Did you see that check Casey just did? That was a huge check.
Oh, yeah, Casey's a great player.
Yeah, tough player. Ref calling a foul against the Steelheads. Looks like it's going to be a free kick. The Artesians in the dark charcoal. I call it charcoal. What would you call that color, Matt?
You know, I would say charcoal suits it. Yeah, charcoal, dark gray.
Yeah, I actually really like it.
It's a great kit.
And it's wonderful. You know, there's actually really two sponsors for the OLY Artesians for their kits. The dark kit is Well 80 Brew House, located in downtown Olympia. The Knudsen family, a huge soccer family and football. And then also the white kits from Forma Construction, local construction company, does commercial. And they just love soccer. Drew Phillips and the rest of the folks at Forma have been generous sponsors of us for 2 years now.
Oh, yeah, great company, both of them, actually. Chris, great friend of the club. North Thurston alumni there, staying in the family.
North Thurston High School, one of the most prolific soccer programs in the history of the world. A lot of great talent coming out there.
I'd also just like to add that's a true stat, not a made-up stat.
Yeah, there is no bias whatsoever.
Nope.
And a shot from Snohomish goes a little wide there. Not too threatening. Play up the board by Mitchell Bomber to Alex Zimmerman.
Yeah, not a lot of flow in the game.
And the goalkeeper's out.
But sometimes you see that in the pavilion, like we keep talking about. It's just such a small space. It's hard to get a flow, a rhythm of the game.
Yes, indeed. This is a far cry from last week's game where we saw an immediate goal early by the Olympic Forest going up, and then our Artesians actually went up 2-1 in the first quarter, but then scored 7 second quarter goals. Woo! I would actually say that's a record.
This is trouble here. This is trouble.
And a wide shot looked like he had Stolnick on his heels, but
it's a good
up
thing.
Wide.
Yeah, it's a good thing he choked there. It should be 1-0.
Check, please.
1-0 for Snohomish.
Yes, indeed.
That's also part of the problem with new players for the Artesians, right? The concept of man marking versus taking the space, right? We got to stay focused, stay sharp, pick up our man there.
Absolutely. Artesians have some new faces on the field. Yuta Shimazu made a huge impact this last week. Picked up not only the Van Dorm Realty Player of the Week, but also the Western Indoor Soccer League Player of the Week. I want to say he played for another local club in the Cascadia Premier League, but yeah, great player.
Yeah, he's a good player. I think he did. I just can't remember the name of it.
Yeah. Looks like the OLY 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 sign above the goal has not been hung up very well, and it's sagging down.
That's all right. We still read it. Covering Willie Spur, the great Artesians player and Evergreen alumni, Willie Spur.
Actually being inducted this January into the OLY Legend Hall of Fame. Willie Spur is actually going to come out this winter and we're going to have a chance for everybody in the,
Josh
community
Doobie getting
to see
caught
Willie.
with the ball on his feet there.
Nice job. Nice play. This is a really back-and-forth game. A lot of physicality already from the steelheads of Snohomish.
Oh, yeah. Now slow the game down. There we go. Keep it. Keep it. Get our shape. Get our rhythm.
Now, that's
our
another
formation.
town that's a wonderful. Snohomish is such a beautiful little town.
It is.
Sits there right on the river up in the Snohomish County, and it's kind of the gateway to Stevens Pass. A lot of little bougie, little cool shops, a lot of good bars, get a good beer.
Yeah, downtown Snohomish is always a fun, good time.
I want to give a shout out real quick to the Van Hooser family, Wesley Van Hooser, Bill Van Hooser, Snohomish United celebrities from 1986. Such a great team, the 1986 Snohomish United team and the Van Hoosers. Won state multiple times. Anybody remembers the Snickers State Cup Championship when you used to get a box of Snickers for winning it? Good times and great oldies. Alex Vogt with the ball. Look at it shoot.
Good shot.
Oh, and it looks
touched
like
by the keeper.
Corner kick.
Corner kick. Yep, that's
Yes,
a good look.
indeed.
No. Oh, come on.
Oh,
that's a good look by Alex Voigt, though. We got to keep
a new
shooting
pair
there.
of prescription glasses from local optometrist Joey Renaud. I think this referee needs to go get his eyes checked too.
Well, let's give him Joey's business card.
Yes, indeed.
There's a lot of
Shot just wide.
Just
Stolnick with a
wide
huge
open.
save.
There's
save.
a push in the back there. Good call there by the referee.
That's Stolnick with a game-saving big foot save.
Yeah, that's a great save. However, the Artesians need to do a better job of man marking. We're getting caught in the transition, and on this field, it will kill you all game long.
Literally kill you. Zimmerman looking for a half-court dinger. Didn't quite happen, though. Reminded me of the movie Bedazzled. You remember the movie Bedazzled? He used to do the no-look half-court shot.
I remember.
With a ball in one hand and a staff in the other. 7, 8, 9, 10 feet tall. Half-court shot from Alex Zimmerman, but we're still 0-0 here with that
Still
shot.
zeros. Still zeros.
Zimmerman, the Zimmerman family, they're kind of a big soccer family in the community,
Yeah,
correct?
big soccer family. Jake, Jordan, Alec, all great players, good skill set.
Did their dad or something play?
Yeah, Steve.
Some type of high level?
Yep. Dad Zimmerman played professional indoor soccer quite a few years ago. Great player himself.
Very cool. The nice soccer history, rich soccer history here in Olympia with the Zimmermans. We've got Casey Keller, Tom Dutra coaching up at the Seattle Sounders. We've got the Dunn brothers out of North Thurston High School, the most prolific high school soccer program in the world. And a little foul here. It looks like the Artesians are going to be giving up a free kick here against the Steelheads, and we might see a shot on goal.
Yeah, Artesians got to be careful. That's got to be their 4th or 5th foul. I wonder if Coach Nick's going to do something strategic and just get that man down here really quick and just get it over with, or if he's going to try to calm the boys down.
Number 16 with a little wide shot there, Jason Stein of Snohomish. Awesome kits that kind of remind me a little bit of Ballard FC. It kind of got a little Ballard feel to them with that tan brown.
Yeah, they do for sure. Good layoff, and it's a bad miss by the captain, Nate Bowe, right there. That's got to be at least on frame.
Looking to restart the play here, but going across the middle to Jason Fairhurst, an alum from St. Martin's University, had a really prolific career there, scored a lot of goals for St. Martin's.
Yeah, Jason Fairhurst actually graduated from Snohomish High School, and I believe they won a state championship or went to the state championship his senior year.
Good stock in that kid.
Good player.
Nick Boatwright calling for some commanding.
Here we go. There's a mistake. You got to capitalize. Make a move, son.
Shimazu with a shot blocked by the Steelheads.
Going a little too slow there. He's need to be more decisive in that moment and run at that player.
Zimmerman all alone had 2 guys on him for a second and then maintained possession. Back to Stolnick. A little pressure now.
Well, we're in trouble here because we got caught subbing. Right? Some of these new players need to realize if the goalkeeper doesn't have an outlet, you can't sub on that play. You have to be his outlet wide.
A lot of folks don't realize this, but a lot of great outdoor players actually sometimes don't translate into the indoor game because of the hockey line switching, momentum. And when you're on offense and defense, you got to know and you got to be strategic on that line switching.
Yeah, it's the constant back and forth, being smart about it. Yeah, there's a
Vogt with a shot blocked by the Steelhead defender.
I've always felt it takes about 2 full seasons for most players to get the hang of indoor and how it works.
And
Subbing,
you and
lines,
me,
everything.
no time.
No
Just
time.
step on the field, get the job done.
Oh, yeah.
And that, folks, is the end of the first quarter.
It's 0-0.
Yes, indeed. So we want to thank again Lucky Duck Casino for being our live stream broadcast sponsor. Head out to the Lucky Duck Casino. We also want to take the time to thank some title sponsors, Van Dorn Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, Thurston County or beyond, go see what Tom Arndt's doing. Go see what Jeff Pust is doing. Go get some information. See if you can get a comp. Go get some information. Go to Van Dorn Realty.
Yeah,
go get your house appraised. Go do something with your house with Van Dorn.
Yeah,
also,
get it painted.
Get it painted. I don't know if they do paint, but they
probably
could
know
refer
people.
you.
They know people.
Yeah, or Curtis. Doesn't Curtis Baird do painting?
I think he does. Yeah,
another great North Thurston High School soccer alum.
Yep.
Oh, we also want to give a shout out to Sylvan Pet Lodge, the Covert family, Nikki Covert out there in Mason County. If you've got a pet, if you got a dog and you're going on vacation, let's say you're going to Cancun to go see Dave Matthews Band, drop your dog off
great
over
trip.
at
Great trip. Great trip.
Great band. Go see
Go see Sylvan Pet Lodge, located in Mason County. Not only do they do dogs, but they do cats, they do grooming, they do clipping, they do a whole bunch of stuff out there.
Man, you know a lot about those folks, Matt. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, head out to Wembley Soccer Shop, our proud retail sponsor. In this new era of going online and just buying everything on the fly, a fingertip away, support retail soccer shops. Wembley Soccer Shop, one of the few soccer shops left in Western Washington. Go visit Kurt Gress. Go get yourself a pair of new cleats.
Hey, guys, let me ask you a question. Where do you get your kicks? Because I get them at Wembley Soccer Shop.
Check, please.
Check, please.
You comment on there, and you tell us where you're going. We're going to Wembley Soccer Shop. Also, we want to give a shout-out to OLY Fed, the official bank of the Oly Town Artisans. Thank you so much for the folks at OLY Fed and Dancing Goats Coffee. You know, we would be able to say a lot more about Dancing Goats Coffee if the scoreline was a little different, 0-0. But Dancing Goats is our official goal partner this year, and we can't thank them enough. They're slinging some delicious
cocoa
coffee, roasted
coasters,
here locally in downtown Olympia. Okay.
Bunch of stuff over there. Go take a look.
Go take a look.
They
do sugar too.
Yep.
Also, a shout out to Olympia Jeep. Go check in with GM Mike Titus. See what he's got going on. Probably some year-end specials with Olympia Jeep. Used cars, new cars. Go check them out. Also a proud supporter of Oly Town Artisan Soccer. I also noticed them on Black Hills uniforms recently too.
Yep.
Really great little youth program here locally. But we got to give a shout out to also Shinquali, one of our proud sponsors too. Shinquali Youth Soccer over kind of more towards Lacey and Olympia there. TC United as well, part of the Shinquali family. So. Yeah, nice little quarter there. I thought it was a little boring, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so did I. I
thought the play was really boring. I would like to see a lot more goals from the Artisans, but maybe the second quarter we can write this differently. We can script this. The script has not been submitted to Hollywood yet.
It has not.
And we're not on the. This is the big screen right here. It can happen right now.
Yes, it can.
And we're underway.
Look at that right off the bat. Hey, that's a foul there, but the refs don't call it. Maybe he's blind.
Our mic into the referee's ear is apparently not working. Cartwright Media, Brandon on the producing team over here. Can we get the mic turned up in the ref's ear?
Yeah, turn it up in the ref's ear.
Especially
this one right in front of me. I want this guy right here.
I almost cussed on the live stream, but held it together. Steelhead's knocking on the door here, but a little steal there from Casey Seedor.
Good. Now slow it down. Good little look. Alex Zimmerman.
Off the post by Zimmerman, right off that far post. Of all the places not to go after it hits, though, came shooting right back out into play.
Now trap it in here. Don't let it out.
Alex Zimmerman was actually a captain for, I want to say, 90% of the games for the USL League 2. Oly Town FC had a good competitive year, actually finished middle of the pack in their inaugural year, actually tied Ballard FC, which went to the national tournament, playoff tournament, lost in their first game back east, though. But, yeah, Zimmerman with a nice shot.
Yeah, it was a good little inside the left foot, opened the hips, curled it far post. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we've got these 4x4 wooden posts.
It looks like the set piece is going to be taken by Zimmerman. He's got Nate Boatwright right next to him.
We'll see if we look at Alex Vogt and then a quick one-touch to Jason Fairhurst for that far post shot. We'll see what they build up, what play they got here. I'm sure Coach Boatwright has set up something.
Boatwright with the ball, bringing it back out to Alex Vogt.
We got man-up situation here. Snohomish is down a player right now.
2 minutes, unless a goal is scored, correct?
Correct. Scored by the attacking team.
Uh-oh. And a big save by Matt Stolnick. It's never good to give up a goal when you're the man up.
Yeah, never. It's never.
Zimmerman with a little block shot.
Interesting. We'll see. We got Nate Boatwright running the point here. We'll see how he does.
Pushing it around, restarting it on this little power play by the Artesians. Here in the ice box of Evergreen State College. Oh,
good
save. Big save by the steelhead
save.
goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Yeah, he's a veteran of the league. He always has great saves, good hands, good feet. He's not scared to put his body in front of the ball.
Oh, and it looked like there was an opportunity there, but just went a little wide there.
It's a unique tactic by Coach Boatwright. He's got his 2 perimeter shooters are both left-footed. Typically, you want one right foot, one left foot, but we'll see how that goes.
Ooh, another save by the steelhead goalkeeper. Another save. He's got some 3 big saves here in this power play alone. He looks exhausted. We're going to get the athletic trainer ready just in case this guy falls down in exhaustion from making such great saves.
He looks
Matt
like he's
Stolnick just straight up took a throw from the other goalkeeper. Oh, shot again by Zimmerman off the post. Unbelievable. He is a sniper today. Unfortunately, not going into the back of the net, though.
Yeah, the Artesians need to capitalize here. You can't go man up and not score a goal. I mean, that seems like it's something obvious to say, but it's something the team has struggled with in the past seasons, right? I mean, they got to start putting in goals here. This is what changes indoor games. It's capitalizing on power plays, and it's killing power plays.
Shot by Vogt, saved again by the steelhead goalkeeper.
And the lines are even now. It's we're back up to full strength for both teams.
Well, unable to capitalize there, the Ole Town Artesians. The Snohomish Steelheads have proven to be a worthy adversary here in this first half. This whistle matchup, week number 2, as the ball comes flying towards the cameraman of our broadcast live stream.
Yeah, it's a silly decision by Josh Doobie. He's at the half. He rips it. There's 50 people in front of him. I'm not thinking what he's thinking is going to happen there.
He's thinking about doubling down on 11. That's what he was thinking right there, Matt.
Ah, he was. And
he was.
Mustache like that gives you a little bit of more confidence.
A lot of confidence in that mustache, folks. Josh Doobie, a good steward of the local community, teacher and local youth soccer program director in Tumwater.
Just slow it.
Doobie looking again for the shot. Another big save by the steelhead goalkeeper. I wish there were some positions on this sheet that was handed to me, but I don't see anything. But anyways,
be strong on the ball. Strong on the ball. Don't force it. Don't
nice
force it,
steal
Jesus.
There.
Good.
Jesus Flores making his first appearance of the year. I want to say he was playing with Evergreen State College.
He was.
And they lost that final little playoff game, and now he's suited up for the Artesians here, hoping to make a quick impact. Manny Nicasio trying to move a guy that's about 3 times his size. Looks like a University of Washington football tight end.
Tight end, he does. Well, about like 50 pounds too light, but the height-wise, yes.
That's true. That is true. If anybody could comment the score of the UW Husky-Oregon game, I would really appreciate that. If there are any Husky fans out there that marched right down the field against Oregon today and got a touchdown, that was really nice to see. Go Dogs. Alex Vogt with the ball, moving it around. Ooh, a little heel ball. Then Manny Nicasio looking for the wall. Nobody in the middle. And we have a player that just took one right off the chin. That it's got to hurt, especially here in the ice box where it's 20 below.
Oh, yeah.
And
I told you, it's the problem here. Balls get bouncing around all over. They're smacking you in the face. They're knocking you out.
You know, those balls will get you. They just come at you from every angle. Got to keep your head on a darn swivel.
Keep it on a swivel.
Yes,
keep
indeed.
It on a
Relax
swivel.
the jaw. Anyways, we're starting back up over here for a restart with the Snohomish Steelheads. And a lot of good soccer being had here. This goalkeeper has been worked. He's been peppered. I love using that description today. He has been peppered today. He's really come to play.
I think he's the only player where you can see sweat on his uniform right now.
He is sweating in
all these field
20
players,
below temperature.
All these field players look like they've been standing around, and that poor keeper's drenched in sweat.
Yes, indeed. Somebody forgot to turn the heater on today.
Yeah, the Artesians need to be careful with just turning and smacking the ball off the board, especially in this arena. They're just starting counterattacks for the opposing team.
A shot wide for the Steelheads, but immediately get it back.
Good cover there by Nate Boatwright.
Nate Boatwright, a veteran of this facility. Easy, cool, ice in his veins. He's almost like Iceman, Val Kilmer from Top Gun.
The Admiral.
The Admiral.
The Admiral. It was sad to see him pass in the last movie.
Okay, don't be ruining movies for the fans.
Oh, who hasn't seen Top Gun Maverick yet?
If you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, I don't know if we can be friends. It's been out for at least a half a year.
It's more than that, yeah.
And Steelheads up with the ball, looking to counter here. A big old throw with the three-line rule kind of not in existence anymore.
Yeah.
So throws can kind of travel as far as they want now.
Now watch, see, this is what I was talking about man-marking earlier.
Big save by Stolnick.
That's a great save by Stolnick, but Alex Zimmerman got lazy on the defensive side of the ball, and it almost cost us a goal. You got to do the work on both sides in indoor. It's going to come back to bite you.
That may be true, but that was a huge
great save
by Matt Stolnick.
Got up, got the rebound as well. Great save.
Native of Alaska, he's a great steward of the community as well. He works in the medical field, kind of in physical therapy, and now he's making huge saves today, keeping the Artesians in the game against the Steelheads.
Well, he's saving joints and he's saving goals.
Check, please. And
man,
a ball right to the middle.
Another great save by Stolnick.
That's Stolnick. Wow. There was just no other words. And a big check and a big old hit in the back of the leg. A foul being called for Artesians, and Matt Stolnick looks kind of like the Steelhead goalkeeper. He is being abused right now, but some huge saves to keep the Artesians in the game. And, folks, I mean, I hate to say it, there's been no Dancing Goats goals today. I'm looking at the scoreboard. I can tell you for sure there's been no goals today. This is absolutely incredible. Here in the pavilion especially.
Oh, yeah, it's unusual.
Goalkeepers having a heck of a day.
Take a touch.
Goalkeeper wars.
Pick your head up.
One of my most favorite goalkeeper drills.
Pick your head up.
And Yuta with a nice shot, just going just wide on that far post. Shimazu,
get the ball off your feet, good.
Dribbling around the Olympic Force defense this last weekend. I can't tell you how many times he just would and he was alone in front of the goal. Yeah. Scored 3 goals, had a couple assists to have his first ever game in an Artesian uniform.
Yeah, it's great that the Artesians got a huge win for their first game, but also it could build a little bit of false confidence, right? We're playing a good team against Snohomish today, maybe Olympic Forest. They're not quite at the same level as everybody else in the league this year, right? Let's recoup, let's refocus, and we got a battle to win this game.
Truly indeed. And it looks like a timeout's been called. Oh, no? Yes.
Just a rare moment, rare timeout.
Rare timeout, probably for the goalkeepers. Both of them look extremely exhausted. A lot of big saves.
Oh, yeah, they're both drenched in sweat. It's dripping off their faces.
The Steelhead goalkeeper went man down and literally saved, I want to say, 90 shots. I checked. I
checked it. It's officially 84.
84 saves on that power play by the Steelhead goalkeeper.
And 80 of those shots were from Alex Zimmerman.
All right. So Matt Stolnick, though, proven to be a worthy adversary for the goalkeeper war that we're seeing here at the Ice Box at the Evergreen State College Pavilion. Matt Stolnick, OLY legend and veteran. We also want to take this time and thank some new sponsors that have joined us. The Rants Group actually have joined OLY Town Artesians. Also, Proactive Physical Therapy.
Proactive.
If you had a little surgery, you got a little bump, head on over to the Tumwater Proactive Physical Therapy. See Vince Gildner. He actually rehabbed my knee after my knee reconstruction.
Nice.
When I was kicking field goals for the University of Washington Huskies, he did all my at-home care years and years ago. Great guy. But I got to say, Washington Orthopedic is our orthopedic sponsor and also our athletic trainer. Andrew Martin has been a part of the program here for about 3 years. You got a bump or a bruise, you got to go get surgery done, head down to Washington Orthopedic. We've had several players get their ACLs done because of this horrible turf here at the Go see Washington Orthopedic. They'll get you all squared away.
They set the gold standard.
And the goalkeeper for the second time today has tried to shoot on goal with a throw.
With a throw, yeah, it's an interesting tactic.
It's a bold tactic.
Yep.
Old school. They don't even teach that anymore.
They don't. Let's see what Doobie decides to do with the ball. Wearing some old school Adidas Copas. I love to see it. Nothing better than the classic black with the 3 white stripes.
Yeah, it's nice to see some classic shoes out there instead of some of these gaudy, colorful ones. I'll never forget when I went over to the German Bundesliga ID camp with Werder Bremen, and the coach came out and said, I hate that you're all wearing colorful cleats. The cleats need to be black, the ball is white, and the grass is green. I'll never forget that.
And the sky is freaking blue.
Yep, I'll never forget that. So props to Josh Doobie for wearing the Adidas Copas. Ooh, and a little back heel try to be clearing it out, but went the wrong way for the Artesians, and we have a goal to.
Yeah, it's a goal by Snohomish.
In the 5th minute. Fantastic goal. Little misplay here in the defense. Nate Boatwright, Alex don't like the call. Matt Stolnick doesn't like the call. But we have a goal here, and that's all. It's all that matters. So the Artesians are hoping to bounce back here after that first goal, first blood.
Yeah. Bottom line is this though. I mean, you can be fancy, you can be cute all you want, but if Casey puts his foot through that ball and clears it, that goal doesn't happen. There's no need to try to do a turn there right in front of your goal, inside your goal box. Just clear the ball, recoup, get reset, and defend another day.
Yes, indeed. Alex Vogt looking for a quick equalizer, but blocked by the Steelheads. Almost said the Steelers.
The Steelers.
I hate the Steelers, by the way.
Who doesn't?
I never forget the Super Bowl. That I thought there was a lot of pass interferences and things like that, and Seahawks should have won that.
Yeah, that was a farewell game for Jerome Bettis. I mean, let's be honest.
Did they call him the bus?
The bus.
Fairhurst looking to be a bus right here in the back of the goal, but a shot that looked like it turned into a cross, and looks like the Steelheads are going to end up with the ball. Mitchell Balmer with it, looking to restart, look for somebody coming across. Finding Fairhurst at his feet. Ooh, a little spin move going off the wall and into the middle, but right to the Steelhead defender.
Gets it back. Settle the ball down. Settle the ball down,
coast.
Jason. Alex Zimmerman on the ball. Good touches.
Looking for someone here. Getting stuck a little bit. Restarting to Manny Nicasio. Nicasio from Shelton High School. Graduate from out there. Went to Tacoma Community College. Also played a little USL2 ball this year.
Yeah, good player. Good player, Manny. Oh, he's throwing it at the goal again.
Another big throw. Looks like they're trying to play up the height of Matt Stolnick here, but Matt Stolnick proven to be too tough for all of that. And Alex Zimmerman's down. He got a little shot in the head.
Yeah, I think he just caught a loose arm to the face here. I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll get up here real quick.
Good thing we have an athletic trainer from the Washington Orthopedic down in Centralia and Olympia. Wonderful little organization. Andrew Martin running out there.
We got about 4 minutes left in this period?
Got about 4 minutes left in the second period here at the Ice Box, a.k.a. the Thunderdome.
It's been a while now I've been in game, but I think there's halftime after this period.
Yes, there is. There is a 15-minute halftime. The heaters are turned on here. People are keeping warm. The beer garden is flowing like I was going to say something from the Dumb and Dumber.
Flowing like a river.
Flowing
like a river.
Got the merch tent over there. Look like there's some brand new heaters from Costco keeping people warm.
Oh, those heaters are great, by the way. I just want to throw a little shout out to those heaters. They're great. Electric, 3 levels. They pump out some serious heat.
Those heaters might be the player of the game today for the Artesians if this scoreline stays the same, folks. 1-0. Steelheads drawing first blood about a minute ago on a really horrible defensive play by the Artesians, but they're looking to rebound here. Nate Boatwright still doesn't like something over here, and his brother, who's actually the head coach, is kind of following his lead on this one, and hopefully there's a makeup call scheduled here in the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes. But, it falls back to this for me. We didn't capitalize on an early man up and establish the lead. It's something the Artesians got to figure out. They got to change it, right? Last week we dominated the game. It was, let's just say it how it is. Ole Penn Force was not on the same level as probably the rest of the teams in the league, right? We come out, we dominate. Maybe we get a little bit false confidence. The boys are good. They can beat Snohomish. They just need to refocus, They need to step their game up, and they need to relax.
Yes, indeed. Zimmerman off the ground, got a nice little plug in his nose right there to stop the bleeding. And we're about to resume the game here at the pavilion here in Olympia. Stolnick's still having a little conversation with Blue. Lady in blue coming through. I did not specify. We're going to try and get the athletic trainer on the air here pretty soon to find out how big of a hit that was to Alex Zimmerman's face. But he's looking.
Well, he's standing right next to us right now. There's a lot of blood coming out of his nose.
Okay, follow my pen, Alex.
He's scratching
follow
his
my
head.
Okay, he's all right,
I think
folks.
he's going to recover.
Actually,
I think he's going to recover.
He was staring beyond me. That's for darn sure, folks.
Great smile on the young man, though. Great smile.
Fantastic smile. Good energy from Alex Zimmerman. Ooh, and Boatwright. Nice athletic play. We got the ball caught underneath him, but had another leg. Thankfully, had a second leg.
He does. Unusual. Most people have one, but he's got two. He was able to swing it through. He was able to swing it through.
Another block
clear that ball.
kick here against the Steelheads. And I would say the momentum is kind of turned.
It has. The game is just real. It's a real sloppy game. There's no momentum. There's no build-up play coming from the Artesians right now. Just looks like we're just trying to hold on.
Little clearance there by Josh Doobie, veteran of the Oly Town Artesians. Playing in the middle to Jesus Flores. And it sounds like the drums have started here at the Evergreen State Pavilion in the beer garden. Brett,
yes, they have.
Brett comes to all the home games here for the Artesians. You can hear that drum. That it's like you can hear it in the distance, and it's beautiful. You know, it's such a wonderful thing when you.
Yeah, it just sets a different atmosphere in the pavilion. It's rhythmic, it's calming, it's soothing. At the same time, it gets you pumped up.
Oh, and a shot looked like it went off the post, but it came right back to Mitchell Bomber. But that's
a defensive clear. That's a defensive clear.
Happened, but
no, that's a defensive clear. It needs to be at the top.
Oly legend Matt Herrera does not like that call, but we're restarting anyways.
I haven't liked one call these refs have made all game.
Fantastic shot. You would have thought the putback would have gone right in, but it did not. Unfortunately, it's still 1-0 here with about 2 minutes left in the second period. Oh, and a slide across the middle.
Oh, my gosh. How are we not scoring?
How many times is that post going to make a play here? And Matt Stolnick with a big save, protecting himself. Goalkeeper one-on-one. A play up to Yuta Shimazu. Working around, great foot skills from the newcomer. Brett Stallworth actually holds the record. He's entered the field. Brett Stallworth, veteran of the Oly Town Artesians. I want to say this is his 52nd appearance.
I could believe it. Brett's been around for a lot of years.
Actually, I don't think I'm lying on that stat.
No, I don't think you are either.
So
he's been around for a long time.
Brett Stallworth played when I played back in 2016, and played back when the wagons were coming west.
Coming the covered wagons. Circle them up, boys.
Yes,
Circle them up.
Brett Stallworth is a great player and a tough player.
He has great physical presence. He's not scared to mix it up with anybody.
Shimazu playing back to Stolnick. And gets it out. Oh, did not get out of trouble.
He's got to play that ball first time. You can't take 2 or 3 touches right there.
A little hospital ball across the top there in the middle, and
let's not get stuck.
Get out against the walls.
Let's not get stuck. There we go. Turn it, Mitchell. Behind you. Good. Release it.
Looking for somebody.
Release it.
Unfortunately, no one there or not in position. A couple guys that have playing their first game of the year in an Artesian jersey.
Well, it's the substitutions, right? Like the substitutions have caught us 3 or 4 times, whether we're in transition to defend or we're trying to play somebody through and they're subbing, right? We need to communicate it. We need to yell it, keep the ball, let our subs get on the field, and then rebuild.
I want to remind folks that are tuning in right now, we have a special halftime show here in about 48 seconds produced by Cartwright Media. Brandon Cartwright is going to be producing a halftime show. Make sure and stick around. A little snapshot into the Oly Town players this year. And a big save, 2 saves,
Voigt.
a block by Alex Vogt, and then another save by Stolnick, peppering the poor goalkeeper here. I'm sure he's hoping the halftime whistle comes here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's just hectic defending right now from the Artesians. There's no establishing who has who and who's marked up on who. It's just almost frantic. It's a good battle in the corner.
Be nice to see a little goal here with the final seconds, but it looks like we got a card coming.
Blue
to
card.
Casey Sedor. Casey Sedor, a very physical player for the Artesians, trying to set the tone here before half. Maybe a little frustrated before half in this very boring 1-0 game, but hopefully a little physicality will stir the emotions, get the blood pumping here in the ice box. We've got a free kick coming up for the Steelheads.
Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned, people. Stay tuned. This game's about to pick up. I can feel it.
Yes, indeed. I want to thank Cartwright Media and Brandon Cartwright for our wonderful broadcast and live stream. Wonderful, wonderful man, great professional. Ever get a chance, check out Cartwright Media. As the Blue is taking their time and restarting this, Steelheads have the ball in the middle.
A lot of scissors for no reason. He was about 40 yards away from the defender, yet he threw out about 5 scissors.
Nice to get those scissors out, folks. Cutting it up.
Yeah, it's the thing about the younger generation, right? They just like to do it when nobody's around.
Hoping to get on that highlight reel.
Oh,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Artesians
I mean, he looked good doing it.
Trying
but,
to
I mean, it just
clear
was
the ball here.
a little bit of a loose pass.
Look good, you play good.
Look good, play good, feel good.
And that is half, folks, here at the Evergreen State Pavilion. Snohomish Steelheads with a commanding 1-0 lead.
1-0 break, very commanding, very commanding.
About 90 shots, 1 goal between the two teams. OLY Town looking to have a different second half, but we're going to pause here for a wonderful halftime show, but we do want to give a shout out real quick before we start our little halftime special, and that is the OLY Town Artesians actually recently did a promotion with the USLW League, and now is the first ever Washington State USL women's team, which will be starting in 2023. So the NWPL OLY Town Artesians actually won the league title this last year in a wonderful match down in Salem, Oregon, in the NWPL title game, which actually OLY legend Matt Herrera was the coach of that. And Matt, if you could talk a little bit about that experience before the halftime special, but big win down there.
Yeah, it was a huge win. So we played Salem twice in the league. Both games were tight. We lost 2-1 the first game, 1-0 the second game. The girls were focused. They were ready. We traveled the day before so they could rest for the game. And it's interesting because as coaches, we can say we did this, we did that, we prepped for this, we worked on this. But what it comes down to is the players on the field. And every girl who touched the field that day gave it their all, and they put in the work. We fought back. We tied it up. We won it in a shootout. And it's probably I've coached a little bit in my life, and it's probably one of my favorite moments as a coach was seeing those girls win that championship and how excited they were, and they deserved it. And it was a blast to be a part of it. And it's something I'll always remember. It was great. You go down, you travel, and you win as a team, and you celebrate as a team. I mean, there's just if you are a fan of athletics, there's nothing better than that.
Yes, indeed, and which has created a bigger opportunity for the OLY Town Artesians. Come celebrate with us December 9th at Nicole's Bar off Legion, downtown Olympia. We're going to be honoring them with a cup trophy. We're also going to be celebrating with the team and also honing in on this new opportunity with the USLW League. There's going to be drink specials, prizes, some new USLW League jersey swag. It's going to be a really fun night. Meet the players, meet the staff. We've got some community leaders coming out. Make sure December 9th, mark your calendars, 7 p.m., Nicole's Bar off Legion. Let's honor women's soccer being the first USL women's soccer team in Washington State.
Yep. Great event.
Folks, we're going to pause, and we're going to move into our halftime special by Cartwright Media. We appreciate it, and we'll look at you in the second half.
England.
Brazil.
France. I'd have to go with France this year.
I think Brazil has a really strong case for it.
I would say France.
Oh, France for sure.
Oh, Japan.
I vote for Argentina. I hope Messi can do it. I think it's his last one, so.
Argentina. I think Argentina wins the World Cup this year.
Argentina is going to win it this year.
Ooh, I want to say Argentina.
Tough one. Probably France again.
I got my money on France.
Argentina.
Brazil. Maybe Argentina.
Ooh, my heart says Argentina.
I think Argentina will win the World Cup this year.
I want to say the United States, but I think Argentina is going to win.
Robert Lewandowski.
Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm going to stay with Messi.
Messi.
Probably Ronaldo.
Messi.
Hopefully Lewandowski.
Just gonna follow that path and go Messi. I don't know.
You know what? We'll just go with Messi.
Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi.
I feel like the Golden Boot will probably go to Mbappe.
Messi has to last year.
It's got to be Messi in his last run.
Messi. He's coming in feeling hot. I think Messi might steal the Golden Boot this year.
Let's go with Neymar. That'd be pretty cool if he did.
Liverpool. Always got to go with Liverpool.
Spain.
Poland.
Wales.
France.
I like Vissel Kobe.
I was born in Colombia, so Colombia, that's my national team.
Brazil.
Argentina.
I'm such a big Messi fan. It's Argentina for me.
Just continue this vein of Argentina.
Barcelona.
That's a good question. I like Brazil.
England. I'm from there.
Probably Brazil.
Man City.
I want to be hopeful, so I'll say like if we can get to the round of 16 based off of not being in the World Cup last year, I'd be pretty stoked with that, but you know.
Round of 16.
Quarterfinal.
I think they can get out of the group, and then depending on who they can draw after that, we'll have to see.
I think they make it out of their group stage and either get knocked out first or second round.
I think best 8.
I think they'll make the round of 16.
I'll bet they're going to make it to the quarterfinals this year.
I hope quarterfinals. I hope they get out of group stage, but yeah, best of luck to them.
We're winning.
Cross my fingers they make it out of the group stages. So we'll leave it as that for now.
Oh, I hope we make it past qualifying.
U.S., I think they got a quarterfinal run in them this year. I think they have a really strong team.
I think they're gonna get knocked out in the group. My heart breaks for that, but yeah.
I think they get out of group stage and then get knocked out.
Hoping the round of 16.
They might win and tie a game, so maybe not out the knockout.
Meet my husband. No, we got eggnog once, didn't we? Yep. can I get started for you?
The smash filled chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah.
We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. When did you try that?
Really good to try out a new place. This place looks awesome. We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
And we're back here at the Evergreen State Pavilion. Action-packed first half with a lot of goals. 1-0 for the Snohomish Steelheads against the OLY Artesians. I'm your substitute host, Ryan Perkins, in for John McGlambury here at the Icebox, also known as Evergreen State Pavilion. I call it the Thunderdome. But hope you enjoyed that halftime special that was produced by Cartwright Media. And we want to take this time to give a shout-out to Brandon Cartwright at Cartwright Media. Actually produces all of our content for the live stream broadcast, manages the technical aspects, the gear, the equipment, travels to the games, and produces the whole thing. We want to give a shout-out. Thank you, Brandon, for supporting local soccer, and also want to give a shout-out to Austin Deweese, who made the introduction to Brandon. Actually has a company of his own called Rap Visuals. Austin is one of the leaders in our media community here in Thurston County, and we can't thank them enough for supporting local soccer, being here for the Artesians, doing some of these photographs and this video production. The Artesians, it's a really grassroots local soccer club that we have here, and it's a lot of pride and a lot of joy. And Brandon brings that to the table from a media perspective, and we can't thank him enough. So if you guys get a chance, follow Brandon Cartwright on Instagram. Look at his material, his artwork, his video, his media, and check out Rap Visuals on Instagram. Go Google Rap Visuals. Go see Austin Deweese, great guy, great person to work with. But yeah, we're about to kick off here in about 1 minute here, and it's frigid. It's frigid, it's cold, and maybe to warm up our spirit is a reminder that on December 9th, the women's soccer celebration is going to be happening. We're honoring the 2022 NWPL champions. Delaney Smith, captain, is going to be there. Kaylee Utley, who's going to be spearheading our effort here in another 3 or 4 months for the W League, and a host of other exciting players for the Artesians over the years. It was crazy to see the advancement and the escalation of the women's program, which actually had their inaugural year in 2021, which was just a nothing but exhibitions, because the NWPL committee didn't want us in the league, even though they said that they did want us. They said we couldn't be in it in 2021, so we had an exhibition against about 5 or 6 teams. We're undefeated, and entered into the NWPL in 2022 and placed second in league. We were the second seed into the championship and got the job done, and we're going to honor them on December 9th. We hope you come out. We hope we got food, we got prizes, woman-owned bar. Nicole herself is going to be there. We got a female DJ. It's all about celebrating women and women's soccer. You got to come out. It's going to be a great time. And there's going to be swag, there's going to be prizes, there's some custom-made W League shirts. Purple is the color of the W League versus that red in the USL2, and it's going to be an exciting time. So we hope you come out December 9th, 7 p.m., Nicole's Bar off of Legion in the beautiful downtown Olympia, the safe, beautiful, wonderful city that it is. Come on down.
In the shadow of the Capitol.
Right in the shadow of the red light district. Just kidding. Anyways, we're back here. The lights are on, the LEDs that were installed by GGCW Renovations and Jason Smith. They are glowing. This field is glowing. Hopefully the Artesians feel the same way. What do you think, Matt, going into the second half? If you were coaching the team, what would you do?
Well, if I was coaching the team, the first thing I'd tell them is if you score more goals, you're going to win.
Oh, my gosh, that tactic, old school. They don't even teach that anymore.
No, in all reality, I would tell the guys, like, hey, we haven't had any flow over the game. There's no I can't see a game plan. I can't see a rhythm. I can't see what the boys are trying to do. They need to relax on the ball. They need to keep it. They need to work their plays. They need to run their lines. They need to focus on the rotations. When they have the ball, they need to shoot more. They need to follow up. And then on the defensive side, they need to pick their marks up sooner, right? They're lazy on the defensive side. Just play simple defense. Indoor comes down to simple one-on-one battles. Win your one-on-one battles, you're going to win the game.
Just a quick reminder, this is coming from a man that's coached several seasons for the Artesians, understands the game, was also a player and a captain in this league, and it's no knock on any certain coach or any leader here. He just knows the game and understands what's happening. So just want to give a shout-out to Matt Herrera, OLY legend himself, for coming on the cast and teaching us a little bit about the game.
See, even that right there, there's no reason for Manny Nicasio to try to jump that and steal it, right? We're lucky we didn't give up a goal. He made every single one of his teammates have to adjust right there. He needs to be patient, keep the ball in front of him.
Matt Stolnick with another solid save for the Artesians.
Great keeper.
This game could easily be 5-0 right now, but Stolnick, Nicasio with a little check into the board. It looked like the whole wall system was going to fall down here at the ice box, but solid engineering, and we're still going here. Steelheads coming right down the field. Again, the pavilion, a short field if you're just tuning in, is about 30 yards shorter than most fields, 25 to 30 yards, and so your defensive third, and there's no middle third. You just go right into the offense. Goalkeepers score, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria, Old Testament kind of things.
Old Testament.
And,
Old Testament.
Yeah, good times here at the pavilion as we're looking for another Artesian goal here. Actually, the first Artesian goal. I was reminded by our Washington Orthopedic head athletic trainer. There was 24 goals scored here 7 days ago against the Olympic Force and Artesian game, and there's another goal for the Steelheads.
Yeah.
To have a 2-0 game here a minute into the second half is a strange feeling here for the pavilion and these walls. But Steelheads going up here 2-0, 13th minute here.
It's part of the problem of, it's something that you teach in rec soccer. Right? As soon as you start developing teams, you're teaching kids, if one player is working too hard and is running too much, it screws up the whole system, right? Right now we've got about 1 or 2 guys who are overworking. They're running all over the place, and they're just leaving holes. And when that happens in indoor, it's a big problem because it's man on man, right? So now you're forcing your teammates to pick up your work because you're doing too much. Just take care of your own responsibility, do your own job.
Yes, indeed. Well said from OLY legend and coach Matt Herrera. 2-0 though here against the Artesians, looking to bounce back very quickly. Hopefully Yuta Shimazu, who scored 3 goals this last week, and can muster up some offensive threat here for the Artesians.
It's a good ball in the corner there by Snohomish goalkeeper. Good little flick. Brett Stallworth on the good coverage there. Let's see what Nate picks up here, see what he sees. Good check by Alex Zimmerman, but now he's got to get out of the middle there. He can't just stay. You got to check in, you got to rotate out. Check in, rotate out.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and it looked like it was going to be the first goal for Boatwright, but didn't happen. Stolnick covering his arc very well. Quick little toss to Boatwright, but Boatwright
plays
sends
a
it
ball
back
to
to
nobody.
the Steelhead, and the Steelhead's looking to have another 3rd goal here. Big save by Stolnick, though. He said, not today. Stolnick with another big save for the Artesians. Matt Stolnick, a part of the inaugural Artesians after the Tumwater Pioneer Days, 2014, year of our Lord, 2014, and still sit here making big plays for the Artesians in 2022. Actually, strangely enough, the next home game for the Artesians is not till next year. January 7th, the Artesians have picked up an exhibition against wannabe newcomer Bellevue FC. They're thinking about joining the Western Soccer League. Maybe we might see them next year. We might. And they're going to test out the waters here January 7th. Little exhibition, 4 p.m. Bring the family out. Big save by the Snohomish goalkeeper, Mitchell Bomber.
Gosh.
Look, a wide open blank canvas to paint on. And a goal! Yuta Shimazu! Big old goal from Yuta Shimazu.
Yeah, it's about time. We've been knocking on the door. We've hit the post a few times. We've been unlucky on the rebounds, right? Just coming a little too hard off the boards. We're not able to handle it. You know, it's not about how pretty the goal is. It's just about scoring a goal.
And that is what counts, folks, because the home column finally
on the scoreboard.
On the scoreboard, it's legit. It's been put on. 1 goal for the Artesians, and we're back in the game. We're 1 goal away from tying it up. And, folks, like I said, this is a far cry from the 24 goals scored here last weekend. But we got a game now, folks. 2-1. Artesians scoring. Yuta Shimazu, Western Indoor Soccer League Player of the Week last week. Different game today, but scores and puts the Artesians on the board. And, you know, I feel like anything's possible now. I could be going to Vegas tonight and winning a ton of money. Yuta has changed everything for me.
I'm doubling down again.
Artesians knocking on the door again. Another save for the Steelhead goalkeeper. Ooh, a nice little move from the Snohomish. Oh, and he rockets it. Upper V. No challenge there as the Steelheads are running out onto the field. Looking like a game winner on the World Cup in about 2 weeks with the United States. Traveling to Qatar, but oh, look at that. Oh, Ronaldo has come to the Evergreen State College. Big goal for the Steelheads to go up 3-1 here in the 3rd period. Matt, anything to say about that wonderful move into space and that rocket far post?
Yeah, I would just like to point out the defending that led up to it, right? You can't dive in, make the player be better than you, right? You can't give him an easy little touch inside on his strong foot. Good shot, unfortunate for Stolnick. I'm sure we'll get another goal. Hopefully we get 2. We'll tie it up, right? We just got to get back in the game, find the rhythm.
As I like to say, a quick 2, and let's get it back on the board here for the Artesians. That was a rip. That was a light the candle moment.
Yeah, it was a good shot there by Andrew Escalante, I think. Let me look. Number 7.
And he's not even listed. We're not even sure if he's supposed to be on the field. We're going to check with the league. Anyway,
well,
it would be funny if he's not listed.
He's actually listed as the coach.
Hey. coach coming into the game.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Oh, little body check there on the 6'2", 300-pound running back for the Steelheads, playing against Josh Doobie of Wyoming. Played a little ball at Gonzaga.
Of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I'm actually not sure if he's from Jackson Hole. That's just the only town I know in Wyoming.
We've got some Cheyenne, who's a Casper. Who knows? But he's from Wyoming. He's a good-looking player. Nice mustache.
Great mustache.
Hard-working player for the Artesians.
Great turfs, great shoes.
Steelheads here with a little momentum in the second half. 3-1. 9 minutes left to go in the third period. Kicking off week 2 of Western Indoor Soccer
Good
League
ball
action.
out by Nate Boatwright. Good ball out by the captain. Way to break pressure there.
Snohomish handled some business down in Portland. 6-3 this last weekend.
Now just get organized here, right? Get organized. Don't chase the game. There's plenty of time left, right? We don't have to chase the game, right? Indoor is a game of runs. We'll get a goal. We'll get another one. Just stay calm. Play our game. Don't chase
Ocasio playing it back to Stolnick. Stolnick calling a timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
Teeing it up here.
I think we've called 2 timeouts today, and that's about it for the rest of the game.
I think the first one is in the first half, this one in the second, and we are going to take a little sponsor break here and thank some of our sponsors. Dancing Goats was actually the sponsor for that first goal for the Artesians. Head on down. They've got multiple locations, Tacoma, Olympia. They got a tasting room in downtown Olympia by the Farmers Market. Wonderful crew over there at Dancing Goats Coffee. Also want to thank Forma Construction, Van Dorn Realty, Well Lady Brew House. If you're looking for a tasty, frothy, cold brew, head on over. Visit the Knutson family.
Real frothy.
Visit Well Lady Brew House. The crew over there is wonderful. They got some delicious food, too. I prefer the fried chicken sandwich. I know Brandon Cartwright likes the Brussels sprouts. Boy, oh boy, those Brussels sprouts are delicious.
They do got good sprouts, I will say that.
Good old sprouts.
Also, Sylvan Pet Lodge, based out there in Mason County. If you got a pet and you need to drop it off, go to Sylvan Pet Lodge.
You need to go to Morocco with your girlfriends and you got some dogs at home. Drop them off over at Sylvan Pet Lodge.
Drop them off. A little 10-day trip to Morocco. Sounds sweet.
No big deal.
We can't forget that trip down to Cabo to see Dave Matthews.
Yes, indeed. Head on down to Mexico
to
see
catch
the
out Dave
Matthews Band.
He actually performs in Spanish.
One of the greatest bands that ever has played music in the history of
humans.
And
not just music, but humans.
Humans. And we're starting back over here, Oly Town with the ball, playing a little bit in the back between Nicasio and Matt Stolnick. Oly legend Matt Stolnick. Nicasio with a move
have a
in
hit,
the middle.
Have a hit, have a hit.
Ooh, and a block by the Steelhead defense.
Good touch by Brett. It's okay.
Stallworth.
Stolnick could get there. Open up Manny. Look at Alec checking in the middle.
Record holder Brett Stallworth for most appearances by any Artesian ever.
Take your time. Take your time. There we go.
Playing the ball up to Mitchell Balmer, but Mitchell Balmer taking a little nap there. Oh, and he rips a shot.
What a strike by Casey Sidor. Casey Sidor scored that one. It's okay. They look a lot alike.
I thought that was Mitchell Balmer.
They look a lot alike.
It's face-off. Nicholas Cage and John Travolta. We've got Casey Sidor on the strike, far post. We got a Dancing Goats goal here, number 2.
Great strike.
We're going to change that on the scoreboard to number 2. And, yeah. I think things are looking real good.
Yeah, they're looking good. I mean, you know, here's the thing. You're playing bad. You're still capable of winning the game, right? We have the individual talent to win. We just got to put the pieces together.
Yes, indeed.
Right, Coach Nick, he's working his magic. He's talking to the boys. He's trying to get the game figured out. Stolnick is playing a heck of a game. Yeah. Right, we just need some leadership out there. Every once in a while, you have an opportunity to be great in the game, and you just got to be great. No excuses. Get it done.
Stolnick with a lot of pressure. We got a full court press over here like in basketball. that can happen in the pavilion. Oh, Stolnick with another save. But yes, the game, you know, there's moments in the game when you get to set the precedence, and like you got to keep yourselves in the game. You know, you can't let too many goals go by. That difference, it can really shoot your mental capacity there on especially for these competitors. And you got to stay in the game. Jason Fairhurst though stomped on the head, and no call for either of them. The Steelhead player was looking for the call as well. A lot of physicality in this game. A little bit of a grudge match. Oh, a big hit in the back for Alex Zimmerman. Nice move by number 16. Jason Stein.
Yeah, Artesian's got to be careful here, right? If we're too eager to go, we're going to get caught in the counter. We're going to go down another goal, right? This is the problem with indoor. You want to push and you want to score, but it's so easy in the pavilion to give up a goal. So we got to be careful.
Yes, indeed. Any families out there that have kids that love playing soccer, Oly Town Artisans are hosting a December youth camp. 3 Saturdays.
Have a hit. Have a hit. You're taking too many touches, Manny. Good.
Oh, and another hit. And
Good.
another goal. That's 3 goals for the Oly Town Artisans. Manny Nicasio.
Good. I'm glad to see Manny not take himself outside of the shooting range, right? He was still inside that far post, right? He's been taking himself beyond the far post, and it's killing his angle. On that one, he ripped that shot still inside the post.
Just an athlete through and through. Manny Nicasio, USL League 2 MVP for the Oly Town Artisans. Putting some hurt on this game. Another goal, tying it up
Tying
here.
it up 3-3, right? It's a game of runs, right? Like I said earlier, we'll get there. We'll figure it out.
The Artisans sporting the AK patch on the sleeve for Austin Kelly. Manny Nicasio looking for another quick goal, but the ball heads up to some Oly Legends banners here. J.J. Olson, Matt Stolnick, and Nate Boatwright, followed by the Shinquali Booters banners. And we've got a set piece on top of the box.
Yeah, get set up. Get set up here, right? That's a defensive clear, so it's from the top of the arc.
Yes, indeed.
We'll see how we go here. That's a bad ball by Manny.
Oh, and we have a goal. That's the wonderful thing about indoor is you can have these funky bounces, deflections, the ball stays in play, and all of a sudden you're winning the freaking game 4-3.
4-3. 4-3.
Holy frick. Nice job, boys. And we have a dancing goal.
Dancing Goats goal scored by Mitchell Balmer, assist by Manny Nicasio.
Off
right?
a little set
piece.
piece.
A little set piece. Actually, a bad ball by Manny. Played it behind Mitchell. He gets the shot off the deflection, takes it in the goal.
Nice little athletic play. A couple goals here, and we have a game, folks. 4-3 Artisans. Dancing Goats. Coffee
Stay with
goal.
it, Seb. Come on, Seb. Don't
nice
give up.
little
there.
block by Captain Nate Boatwright.
Stand him up.
Big
Good.
stud Nate Boatwright from the Boatwright family. Big soccer family here locally.
Slope. Good. Take our touches.
Jesus Flores looking for a
Good.
shot. Oh, big
Good
save.
save.
Oh, and the rebound was hit with a wrong club.
It's a good touch by Josh Doobie. Unfortunately, it's a defensive clear, right? So it'll be top of the arc. Let's get set up. Let's defend it.
Artisans on their heels right now. Captain Nate Boatwright getting the wall set up. Fairhurst and Alex Vogt. Matt Stolnick hoping to not take one off the chin right now.
Slide. Come on, good.
Nice block by the Artisans.
Good. No. Collect the ball here. Good.
Jesus
Release it.
Flores
Well
playing
done.
out wide to Alex Vogt.
Pick our
Alex
head
Vogt
up.
with the ball looking. Oh!
Have a hit.
And a save by the steelhead goalkeeper, Alex Vogt. Keeping his feet, though, and came up with the ball. Nice job. Restarting to Josh Doobie. The ball into Nate Boatwright. Nate Boatwright looking to do something, but takes a funny bounce off that
That was a
horrible
good
wall.
Yeah, good ball by Doobie, though, right? Just the right amount, little touch, just a little kiss on the ball, floats it in there.
Oh, the player fell down right in front of Nate Boatwright. Got a little toe poke in front of goal, but blocked. And we're going to have another set piece on top of the box.
Interesting, though, it was a deflection, which I don't even think the refs know what's going on. The rules change every year, but we'll just run with it, right? Set piece for us. Let's see if we play Jason or Alex here. I'm going to say Jason. Oh, no, Nate shoots
Nate
it.
Boatwright with a cold-blooded strike here in the third period to make the Artisans go up by 2, 5-3.
5-3.
Oly legend Nate Boatwright. What
Good
a
little
wonderful
shot.
strike. Just
Good
a
shot.
just a seasoned,
pass.
patient,
Yeah.
just a patient, wonderful player. Nate Boatwright. I wonder if we can get him over here during the game for an interview. That was such a fantastic shot. Nate Boatwright.
Good little open the hip, inside the foot, just places it. Not a whole lot of power, right?
Captain, leader, Nate Boatwright with a goal.
Uses the wall to blind the keeper. That's a good finish.
That is nice.
Veteran
I think
play
he had
there.
a little mirror in his pocket, too, and he shined it.
Shined it right at the keeper's
Shined
eyes.
it right
I
at
saw
the
it.
goalkeeper.
I saw it.
Old school veteran move. Got to keep a little mirror in your pocket, maybe even a switchblade.
That's
That's illegal, folks. We suggest you don't do that. I'm sorry to all the families out there listening.
Well,
and,
it's just prison rules. It's a different style.
prison rules.
Different style.
Here at the Evergreen State
That's how we
College.
grew up. That's how we grew up.
Yeah, baby. In the yard.
In the yard.
the streets, as Curtis Pollard from North Thurston High School.
He said,
we run these streets.
We run these streets. Had a great header, district championship, come back, win that game. I remember that.
Yes, indeed. North Thurston High School, like we had mentioned before, one of the most prolific soccer programs in the country. Winning the 1990, was it 90 or 91?
It was 90.
1990 Washington State
High School championship. However, it's almost been a little bit of a Babe Ruth thing with that. I mean, that school, we have been back to the state semifinals and finals numerous times. We just can't win it again.
Yes, indeed. Well, the problem with the facility was the team played on grass, every single game, and then all of a sudden you'd go to the championship on turf.
Play on turf,
It was like a whole different game. But anyways, back here,
back to the Artesians game. What's happening in front of us?
5-3.
We could talk about North Thurston all day long, but we'll focus on the Artesians because that's what we get paid for.
We have no affiliation with the program.
None
we're
at all.
Surprised we're talking about it.
None at all.
And a ball to Jason Fairhurst, but
it's a bad touch.
Tough little first touch.
Yeah, bad
Could
touch
have really
by Jason.
opened himself up into a goal, and this game could be
better.
over. But no. Playing back to the Steelheads, looking to reset the ball, but looking a little chip into the corner.
First time strike. Nope. Good cover by Alex there.
Ball out on the wall. The ball hit the Austin Kelly banner. Austin Kelly, folks, just a reminder on the jerseys is an AK patch. Austin Kelly was one of the pioneers of this program. Passed away years ago, and we honor him. He stays with us at every single game, every single division and league that we play in. Austin Kelly, wonderful family too, the Kelly family, and we play every year with a fundraiser tournament and a way for the community to continue to get together and think about him, and he's always with us.
Yep. Great player, great man. You want to keep the momentum going on. You have to kill the game off, right? We are in a situation now where we need to dictate the flow of the game. Slow it down, build up out of the back. We don't need to be frantic. We don't need to be hectic going forward. We don't have to be ripping shots from all over the place. Make Snohomish beat us, right? That's the key right now. Make them beat us. If we win the one-on-one individual battles, we'll win the team battles. Stolnick's playing a great game in the goal, right? We just got to tighten up on the defensive side and make Snohomish beat us, right? I believe we're the better team individually and as a unit, right? We'll see how the game mentally focused and mentally sharp.
Yes, indeed. No bias there by OLY legend Matt Herrera when speaking about the OLY Town Artesians being the better team today. This is actually probably a good segue into the OLY 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 Kids Soccer Camp in December. 3 Saturdays in December. Head to olytownfc.com. Get the kiddos signed up. Actually, registration closes in the next 3 days, so make sure you just go online right now, www.olytownfc.com. Get registered 3 Saturdays in December. Get taught some instruction, some organization, some communication by OLY Town USL players and staff, as well as Western Indoor Soccer League current players. olytownfc.com, OLY 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 Soccer Camp for Kids. Jeff Slakey on the call, and the PA. Jeff Slakey, local media guru himself. Really thank his volunteer efforts with the OLY Town Artesians to be our public announcer and DJ, disc jockey.
Yeah.
Some of the fun music. I actually got to be the PA last week.
Force it, right? Manny does not need to force that pass there.
Ooh, Steelheads with the ball in the final offensive third over here. Manny Nicasio.
Manny and Jesus double up there. Good battle with Jesus coming out with it.
Zimmerman looking for the shot off the wall. Oh, it looked like a little foul there, but Steelheads goalkeeper having a fantastic day, despite the score saying what it is right now. A lot of great saves by the Steelhead goalkeeper.
Sounds like a freight truck just hit the boards right in front of us.
Yeah, a lot of anger in the hit on the wall in front of us. I'm okay. Matt's okay.
Yep.
We're doing all right. Don't call the cops.
We're all right.
Yes, indeed.
I'm a little shaken, but physically I'm all right.
I'm a little shaken, but not stirred. Alex Boat with the ball. Moving the ball around over here to Stolnick. Stolnick.
Get off our feet. Get off our feet. Hey!
Oh, we're looking for a call here.
Come on.
Good thing we got video replay over here. I can see the video replay. It looks with a lot of negative intent. Matt Stolnick, though, used to it, though. He's been in the league so long.
That was a perfect pass by Jason Fairhurst right there. Right spin, right pace on the ball. Just good pass by Jason.
That's why they have the assist column. You got to know where it came from.
You have to know where it came from.
Yes, indeed. Alex Zimmerman with a fun little celebration. I'm sure we're going to post that on social media so everybody can get a good gander at that little treat that we just saw. Oh, and the Steelheads looking for an early shot after the goal, but Fairhurst said, not today. Nicasio raised the pressure, but Vogt with the ball. Oh, goalkeeper just got it just away for the Steelheads. Yuta Shimazu with a little foul. Clipped his feet. Blue doesn't like it.
Yeah, it's soft. I mean, even though it was a call for it, it's still soft. The referee on that side's been calling the game a little soft.
I thought that was a fantastic call. And Artisans with the ball moving back to Stolnick. Stolnick, again, having a heck of a game.
Slow it down. Now rotate out. Rotate out, Jason. Let Alex take that space. Right now you're going to get us stuck because the rotation is slow.
Nicasio in a hospital situation over here. Good thing we got a really great athletic trainer. That is a very scary moment by Nicasio. Ooh, and it looks like Nicasio with a little slide. The Steelhead bench doesn't like it. Yuta looking for a quick goal, but blocked by the Steelhead defenders.
Get strong there, Yuta. Don't let the big man push you off so easily. Get good. Well done.
Again, I want to give a shout out to 1986 Snohomish United soccer team and Bill Van Hooser, Wes Van Hooser. If anybody's tuning in, maybe Brian Fakema, Ross Vandenbosch. I just want to say, hey, you guys, hope you're doing well. Some great years playing, a lot of state championships won, and 1986 Snohomish United. What a great team that was.
Great year, too.
Artisans with the ball in the
battle
corner.
By the captain.
Wow, they're really locked up in legs like a pretzel in the corner.
No. That's a good tackle, right? Once again, this referee's just calling it really soft.
Referee looks brand new. Never seen that face before. Clean shaven. Looks brand new right off the...
Real clean shaven on there. Baby smooth, baby soft.
I don't even know if he needs to shave. He's that young. And he's issuing blue cards and having a great time.
It matches his jersey. If he knows what a blue card is, I think he's just pulling it out.
Yeah,
he's just pulling it out.
He just was like, whatever card I pull out, I'm giving it.
I'm going
Boom.
with. Yellow, blue, it doesn't matter. It's actually like watching an Oprah Winfrey show from the 90s.
You get a card.
You get a card.
Everybody
gets a card.
Yes, indeed, folks. Steelheads with a quick little set piece, and they're a little man up here on a power play.
Yep, be smart. Let's kill it. Don't chase. Don't get pulled out of your zone.
Number 14 right here with a killer haircut.
Oh, it's great.
Ryota Ishukashi?
The knot on top.
I don't know how to say it. I like it when I choose to say a player's name, and I'm like, oh, I choose the hardest one to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing,
Great
right?
player, though. Ryota Uchikashi.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
I hope he doesn't get mad at me. I hope he doesn't hold it against me. We could be friends someday.
No. Well, yeah, great friends.
Steelhead goalkeeper trapped with the ball underneath his foot. Reminder
Don't chase, Manny. Good.
Reminder to follow Oly Town FC on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
All three.
All three.
Good, Casey. Way to step in. Now release it, Manny. Good.
And if you are interested in what's
that's our ball. That should be Artesian's ball. Hit the player on the field.
Oh,
Thank you.
Blue is very confident in the call that he has.
That's an old school play by Manny Nicasio. He's stuck on the boards. He kicks it at him.
Real ballsy call in front of the Snohomish bench, though.
Woo! Oh, real ballsy.
Wow,
real
that's like going down a dark alleyway in Olympia.
You never know what's going to happen.
You're bar hopping, you're going down, you're trying to get to Hannah's or something from the Brotherhood, and you're
great
like,
spot.
whoa.
Rojo to Hannah's,
whoa.
right? You
going on down here.
I mean, it's worth it, though, right? You're cutting off a few minutes.
You're having a good time keeping the body guessing.
Yep.
Ooh, Snohomish with
you got to switch your path up every once in a while.
A little shot blocked by the Artesians. Looking to make a play here.
8 minutes left in the game.
Yes, indeed. 6-3 Artesians. As stated on the scoreboard, brought to you by Cartwright Media. Oh, and a clearance almost found its way over the really tall height of Matt Stolnick. Stolnick having a fantastic game today.
Towering presence.
Towering presence.
Great game, though. He's got a lot of good saves.
10 feet tall.
Oh, little flick.
Stolnick, an Oly legend himself, having a heck of a game.
Oh, yeah. Somehow Josh Doobie ended up on his back in the goal. I'm not even sure how that happened.
Yes, indeed. Josh Doobie.
He popped up, though, so he must be fine.
Yes, indeed.
Now check out Jesus. You can't stand in one spot, right? Remember our rotation. No left-footed shot, right? He wants it. Good.
Full strength now, the Artesians. Jason Fairhurst playing a
Don't
little
chase
post
Jesus. Just take away
forward
the
here.
easy pass. Follow your runner. Follow your runner, Jesus.
As we have a OLY legend Matt Herrera coaching from the booth today. You can keep,
I apologize.
You can keep talking like that. It's kind of fun.
I apologize.
Ooh, we got a little cut up from number 10 over here.
Number 10 is
Daniel Amador.
Amador, right?
From the Cut You Up region.
He's doing the scissors.
He's working at Super Cuts on the weekends.
Hey, he's cutting them up, $10.
Cutting them up.
$10 a cut.
There's a special today, and it's cutting you up.
Alex Zimmerman, good battle. Good battle, Alec. Good way to keep the ball there.
Ooh, Alex somehow still retains the ball, but gives it right to the other
horrible
goalkeeper.
pass off the boards. Good
Number
recovery
10 again
run,
with the ball. Oh,
good
got
recovery
sandwich.
No.
It was a Brett Stallworth
I'm sorry,
sandwich.
but that's what happens when you step into a grown man.
Yes, there
You
is
end up
grown
on the
men on
ground.
the field
You
sandwiching
end up
other
on
men.
the ground.
Usually pay double for that kind of
Usually
action.
you play double, but here at the
Nice.
pavilion, you get it for free.
You get it for free at the pavilion. Well, it's $15 at the door, but anyways.
Well, that's a cover charge. That's not the double up. That's not the double up.
The main event was free, folks.
Yeah, the main event was free.
Yes, indeed. Brett Stallworth, 52 appearances for the OLY Artesians, a record for the club.
52 appearances, his 184th foul.
184th foul.
But that's all right. That's why we love him.
And
Big,
it's
strong
a Snohomish free kick in a very dangerous spot against the Artesians.
Don't break the wall. Don't break the wall. Stay strong. Good slide.
And a shot, and it looks like a little block here, and the ball travels up above the OLY Fed poster with a beautiful.
Oh, that's a corner. See, the far referee doesn't even know what's going on. It's a corner.
Yes, indeed. Right off the new referee boat here at the Ice Box.
Got baby skin.
Yes, indeed. The old cruise ship coming off from a long time at sea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Now, Jesus, don't chase. Good. Good. Right, now somebody's got to go. Now somebody's got to go. Oh! Just blowing the Dancy Goats sign right off of the net. But that's all right. Just destroyed it.
The Dancing Goats coffee poster swallowed a ball whole. You've seen it here, folks.
Good toss out by Stallnick. Now, Casey, just hold it up. 5 minutes left in the game. We're up by 3. Just kill the game off. Slow it down. Or do that.
5 minutes left in this match, folks. Hopefully the Artesians can hang on here and find another goal.
Good step in by Alec. Just battle. Battle. Be strong on the ball. No need to rush it. Good job. Right. Good battle there.
Zimmerman still holding on to the ball over here.
Watch the
killing
double
about
up. Watch
3
the
minutes off our lives here. Holding on to, officially lost it though to the steelhead player.
Yeah, headband
Oh
over
my
there.
goodness, look at that wall.
Step in, Doobie. Come on. You got to go to the ball.
Oh, luckily Nicasio gets it, but gets rocked on the back one. But Stolnick with a foot save as he sits there, hanging on, sitting on top of it. Said, not today.
That was actually a butt save.
Nice little butt
Nice little
save.
butt
Can we
save.
say butt on the air?
We can say
Oh, and that's a goal! Cross in from Jason Fairhurst to Mitchell Balmer.
Good finish by Mitchell Balmer, sticking his head in there and seeing what happens.
Dancing Goats coffee goal number 7.
Dancing Goats coffee goal number 7 by Mitchell Balmer, right? Ball's coming in, you stick your face in there, you score a goal.
Boom. Just stick your face in it, see what happens.
That's all that matters.
Yes,
That
indeed.
is all that matters.
Delicious.
Right? Sometimes you
only good things can happen when you do that type of thing.
It is.
Nice
It is.
job, fellas. We have a 7-3 game. We got 4 minutes left in the game, and gosh, Matt, this really did change. I feel like the first half it was all Snohomish, and all of a sudden, OLY Town had a fantastic halftime speech, probably from their coach. And Coach Nick Boatwright's really steered this in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's part of the thing with, like, it comes down to the players, right? I'm sure Coach Nick, he's doing a great job. The captains are doing a great job. But the guys on the field, you could see they've picked it up this half, right? Looks like they want a little bit more. It's not so frantic. It's not so hectic, right? They're in the game. They're having a little bit of confidence, a little bit of belief. That's what happens when you win the first game. You score a couple goals in the second game, right? You just keep it. You keep riding that high.
Yes, indeed. Artesians heading into this final 4-minute stretch stretch. We also want to remind folks to go to olytownfc.com, get registered for the OLY 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 Kids Soccer Camp this December, Saturday series. Also, hope you're ready to come out December 9th, Friday, December 9th, at Nicole's Bar off of Legion to celebrate women's soccer. OLY Town FC is the first to field a USL Women's Soccer Club. We're going to honor the NWPL champions with a cup trophy. This is going to be a great time.
Oh, great. It'll be a good event. The ladies deserve it.
Yes, indeed.
Good touch by Captain Nate, right? Alex Vogt, a little bit panicky there. Just stand him up, Yuta. Good.
I don't mean to create some rumors and buzz, but I think December 9th at that big women's soccer celebration is going to have some big coaching announcements for the OLY Town Artesians.
Nice.
So we're gonna really have you hanging on by a thread. December 9th. Good times ahead. December 9th. Ball moving around the back to the Steelheads, trying to get some space here into the top here, and they're forward here. Snohomish making the long haul drive.
Good save, Matt. Good save.
2 hours and 15 minutes probably. Hopefully we're staying at our hotel partner, Olympia Hotel by Capitol Lake, featured on our shorts. Looking like he wants a foul call here the other way, but number 18's not getting it.
Devin Scholl.
Didn't like it. Tight end for the Seahawks. He's got a game tomorrow in Germany.
He's going to catch the red eye.
Oh, and he sends it careening off the left side on the near post. Looks like that previous shot that got swallowed by Dancing Goat's banner tore up the netting up here. There's a fire that was put out and structural damage, and we're going to send the bill to Snohomish.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic miss hit.
Union wages. Ooh, Alex Vogt straight into the boards. He's holding his face. Who knows what happened?
Shimazu's looking for the athletic trainer. Or no, that's Alex Vogt.
Yep, that's Alex Vogt. Looks like he's getting up. He'll be all right.
Good thing we have Washington Orthopedic
on site, on hand.
On site. They're excellent crew. Their certified athletic trainer is here, takes care of all the athletes here. Great outfit, Washington Orthopedic. Head down there. You got a bum shoulder, bum knee, bum foot, ankle. Go get fixed up, Washington Orthopedic.
Fun fact, he's got a scalpel and some thread here. This man can perform surgery on the field.
Yes, indeed. Minor procedure.
Minor. Josh Doobie's getting some directions from the coach. He looks confused.
Josh Doobie looks like he's ready for a cold beer at Well 80 Brewhouse after the game. I don't know if you're thinking about getting some food or drink, but head on over to Well 80.
Minute 40, minute 38 left in the game. We're up 7-3. Let's see if we can hold it out.
Matt Stolnick, I would say, if this holds true, might be up for Player of the Week here, especially in the Pavilion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
for only
saves.
3 goals.
Yeah.
It might be a record.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen that many or more.
I think J.J. Olsen might have pitched a game where he didn't give up that many goals once before, but it's been a great performance by Matt Stolnick.
Matt Stolnick with a fantastic effort today. The fact that this field is so short. And 24 goals were scored last Saturday here.
Great saves.
The fact that Matt Stolnick has only given up 3 is a miracle.
Yeah.
It is a early Christmas miracle.
Just hold it out, right? Last, minute of the game, 50 seconds. Just hold it out.
Passing it around here.
No. Don't you blow that whistle.
Steelheads want the call, but passing it around, trying to hold us together for about 2 minutes. Snohomish keeper with the ball. Big old toss. Looks like he's trying to toss it in here again. Oh, big save by Stolnick. Really point-blank shot right into his chest. A big old save. Diving into the box, Stolnick ends up with it. That guy's kicking people around. Oh, there's a shove from Jason Fairhurst.
Oh, hey, back it up, headband. Back it up, headband.
We want to remind folks that there is sportsmanship and respect that needs to happen in this league, and unfortunately, we continue to have problems, and people letting the best, getting the best of a situation on them, and not acting professionally and and with respect.
Yeah, the referees just need to take control of this last little bit. I mean, the whistle should have been blown way sooner before Jason even came up. He's protecting his goalkeeper. It's part of the game. Nothing obscene.
Yes, indeed. The league even issued a statement before the game wanting to make sure and hammer home that folks are acting respectively and appropriately. There's been some serious the Whistle Championship at the ShoWare Center had Bellingham and Stars get into a brawl, fans throwing things onto the field, and a pretty disgusting display of sportsmanship.
Double blue card. Double blue card.
Double blue card here.
Both teams will finish the last 35 seconds with 4 players on the field.
We have minute 56 here on the actual clock, though, folks. I just want to remind you the live stream timer is just a little bit off. We have 1 minute 56 seconds.
Okay, so last 2 minutes with 4 players.
Yes,
All
indeed.
Right.
Just an interesting Western Indoor Soccer League comprised of a lot of college athletes, former college athletes, former pro, guys that are trying to keep the hope, the dream alive. It's a really competitive league, but at the same time, there is this element of I got nothing left to lose. I'm going to go knock somebody up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And I was wrong, actually. It looks like we got a double blue just on us, so we're down 3-4 right now. Looks like Nate Boatwright and Jason Fairhurst both got blue carded.
Usually pay double for that kind of action, folks.
You catch that on ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The Ocho with Cotton. The Menage a Trois Sports.
The Menage a Trois Sports.
Feathered hair. Michel. Steelheads looking to capitalize with a man-down situation, and it is a goal for the Steelheads. Obviously, the Artesians down players, goal on the field, and this is getting interesting, folks. We have a 7-4 game, a player still out, and it's really changed the dynamic. Really a poor decision, poor sportsmanship, and it's costing you goals now, and it's just very frustrating that this is happening.
But that was also what I was talking about, right? You see how much Manny was diving in there, defending like hectically, right? Just calm down, stand your player up, make him beat you. Make him beat you. Don't give him the opportunity to dice you up because you're diving in all over the place. It's easy for me to say that because I'm standing here. I'm not tired, right? My legs aren't heavy, but still, you got to stay composed.
Yes, indeed. Minute 30 here at the Pavilion. Minute 30.
It should be 4-4 now. They'll just play just straight up, right? Just like if we were playing fives, just 4-4.
Artesians looking to hold on here at the ice box at the Evergreen State Pavilion. And playing a man down here has been a real struggle for the Artesians. Ball into the far corner for the Steelheads and looking for a ball across the middle, but Doobie ends up with the ball. But, Stolnick with a little trickle of a ball there and way far corner with Alex Bobe. Maybe
what do we got? Looks like we got about 40, 48 seconds, 47 seconds left in the game.
Yes, indeed. It's a close game here, folks. 7-4. Hopefully Artesians looking to pick up their second win in whistle play. Shot and a big save by Matt Stolnick. Nicasio running with a quick counter.
Take him, Manny. Good.
Looking around with the ball sitting in the corner there, Manny Nicasio. 26 seconds on the clock. 26 seconds, folks. Snohomish ended up with it here. The Snohomish bench over here yelling some instructions here in these final seconds as the Artesians close in on their second win of Whistle League play. A massive second half from the Artesians.
Oh, massive,
huge. As the Artesians went into the half losing, hadn't even scored a goal. And the fact that we're sitting here right now with a big Dancing Goats goal win.
7-4 win.
Artesians holding it down at home. Home court here, advantage here in Olympia, Washington. The Artesians winning the week 2, 7-4. I would say big, huge second half. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, it doesn't. The guys came out, they played well, they executed, they scored their opportunities. I would like to see them tying it up defensively. When we play Bellingham, Tacoma, teams like that, it's going to be different, right? Because those teams don't miss their opportunities. Just a couple things on the defensive side, and the boys look good.
Yes, indeed. Some big goals from the Artesians. We had Mitchell Balmer out there. We had Yuta Shimazu. We had Nicasio on there.
Yeah.
Some great play. Alex Zimmerman suiting up here finally for the whistle play and made a big difference on the field. Skipper Nick Boatwright actually getting his second win in the history of being a head coach here. Another big win at home. Good crowd here in Olympia. We are not going to see you till January 7th here for a broadcast or a home game. We're going to see you in 2023 as the Artesians thank the fans for coming out to the ice box here at Evergreen State College. It's not heated. It's a really difficult facility. And, I think we got a lot to look forward to as we hit on the road. Head down to Portland, I believe, next week. On the road, we start off with our first road game, which is always a test for Artesians. Extra 25 yards per facility, a lot more conditioning. It changes the game and the strategy, but the Artesians need to pick up home game wins.
Yeah, I mean, you want it when teams come to the pavilion, we should be the team that wins, right? You pick up your home games, you try to steal 1 or 2 away games. Usually that solidifies you a playoff spot. You know, right now that's the goal. Portland's definitely a game we can win, right? We just got to travel well, travel smart, and see how that game goes.
Yes, indeed. Well, final thoughts here. We want to thank Lucky Duck Casino for sponsoring this broadcast. If you're heading out to Hoodsport, the Olympic Mountain Range to do some hiking, go visit the Lucky Duck Casino and the Drift Restaurant. You can even order ahead when you're stopping by Hoodsport there in the Snohomish area and Lake Cushman. Good times. Also want to thank Brandon Cartwright and Cartwright Media for making this broadcast come to fruition. It's a wonderful broadcast. We can't thank Brandon enough. Also, a big shout out to Formic Construction for sponsoring the team and partnering and being a title sponsor for us. Well 80 Brewhouse, which I'm sure a number of people are heading to after the game. We hope you join us too if you've been tuning in and staying warm. Also want to thank Olympia Hotel off of Capitol Lake, official hotel of the Oly Artesians.